What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to have some more fun with the Moto. So if you don't remember my video on the Moto, you can check it out. There's a annotation there or a link in the video description, and it's basically a motorized panning head for your GoPro camera. Well, I took it one step further, and I've actually used it to create a motorized dolly for my camera. So I've combined the Moto with my DIY dolly. This is what I use to shoot all of my B-roll footage. If you haven't seen the DIY project video for this, check it out. It's up there. And so we'll put the two together, and we'll actually end up with a motorized version of this dolly. So all we're gonna need is our Moto, some string, and some duct tape. And then what we're gonna do, we also need our iPad to control Moto because it's an iOS app, but check out my review for more reasons on why I'm not happy about that. So we're just gonna take a little piece of duct tape off here, and then we're gonna tape the end of our string to the panning motor of the Moto. So we're just gonna take this, take our piece of duct tape, and tape it down just like that. Then we're gonna take the other end of our string, and we're gonna tie it around the front of our dolly. And now we're just going to pick up our iPad, switch to D-pad mode, and start the rotation. And we can see that the dolly is rolling along the table, being pulled by the Moto. So really cool. The best part about this is the length of the travel of the dolly is only determined by the amount of string you can wrap around the Moto. So if you wanted to do this with fishing wire or fishing twine, you could make this thing go a super long distance. You can also do it pretty fast, so we'll just go up to maximum speed here. Now, in no way is this perfectly smooth panning motion. There's a little bit of jump in the dolly. Now, that's probably more because this dolly is not really the best ever dolly. It's not that smooth. The wheels aren't great, but if you had a high quality dolly on a smooth surface, or you ran on something like PVC casters, which are an awesome way of going, and there's tons of videos online showing how to make DIY dollies on PVC pipe casters or PVC pipe tracks. If you built one of those and you drove it with this, you'd be able to, for a really cheap price, get long travel distance motorized panning shots, time lapses, because you could set this into a very slow motion on the D-pad, and then you could shoot a really long, maybe like a 4 or 5 meter pan over an hour or 2 or 3, because what you got to remember is, well, we complained in a review of the Moto about the limit on how slow it could go. That isn't going to be so much of a problem if rotation around here is probably about a foot and a bit of movement. And if you wanted to do 6 feet, then speed isn't really going to be a big problem because it was, so the speed of this is going to be slow enough to make any kind of 6-foot pan distance a really long, really silky smooth time lapse. Also, if you're shooting time lapses, that little bump in the dolly isn't nearly as big of a deal as it would be if you were shooting it with more of just a standard kind of, with a video or a panning video head. Guys, this was a real quick hack using the Moto as well as the DIY dolly to create some awesome panning shots. If you've enjoyed this kind of video and you want to see more of these real quick and dirty hacks, make sure you leave it down in the video description. Guys, most of all, until next time, like the video, subscribe, check out my channel for more videos, and follow me over on Twitter. Lots of stuff going on there, so check that out. And most of all, guys, until next time, thank you very much for watching.